Greetings and welcome to a very special moment on the annual sports calendar, the Heisman Trophy ceremony presented by EA Sports. Inside the Tiburon Theater, I'm Chris Fowler, so proud to bring you Heisman Trophy night every year. So many
It's in the game.
EA Sports, it's in the game.
Choose your position and define how you'll play your superstar journey. Pick your starting point, your draft projection, and fill out your player information. Review and confirm your details before continuing. Customize your appearance. Adjust your look, style, and gear to create your superstar. Choose your archetype. Each option comes with different core and physical abilities. Spend your skill points. Start by applying your core skill points to continue. Review all the selections you've made and make any changes now before continuing. Review your league settings and make any adjustments to customize your superstar gameplay experience.
Welcome to India. He's getting down into his stance, set to take off.
Teams are going to have more questions than answers after that performance. He just showed no explosiveness, and the time reflects that.
Now here he is in the 40-yard dash.
Oh, man. Most of us expect him to run a fast time here at the Combine, but I don't know if anyone expected to be that fast. That'll be tough to beat.
Next up, we'll see how many reps at 225 these guys can put together in the all-important test of strength, the bench press.
He just proved to all 32 teams that he's a monster in the weight room. I'm sure some organizations will move him up their draft board after that.
Now, every team, they want to draft explosive athletes, and that will be put to the test here in the broad jump.
What a lackluster result. He showed no explosiveness, which will be cause for concern from plenty of scouts.
Well, here we go. It's his turn now at the broad jump.
What a lackluster result. He showed no explosiveness, which will be cause for concern from plenty of scouts.
Well, here we go. It's his turn now at the broad jump.
What a lackluster result. He showed no explosiveness, which will be cause for concern from plenty of scouts.
This is one you blink and you miss it. We've got the ultimate test of agility here with a 20-yard shuttle.
I think he'd be the first to tell you that wasn't good enough. He looked a little sluggish, which will be a red flag for a lot of teams.
It's his turn now to run the 20-yard shuttle.
That's exactly what the scouts wanted to see. He proved without a doubt that he has the quickness to play in the NFL.
We've seen the kind of athlete he is through all of the drills, but now he gets a chance to show off the two most valuable skills, his route running and his hands.
He looks so comfortable out there, showcasing the skills it takes to excel at his position. He can be very proud of how he ended his combine.
Well, that wraps up our coverage.
On draft day, every prospect is part of the same brotherhood. Hundreds of players waiting for the moment the commissioner steps forward and utters their name. In that instant, a dream is realized. They have reached the NFL.
And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they finally get their chance on offense. 1st and 10. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. They go play action now. Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. That has to feel like a very unsatisfying drive, right? Gets set to take the field. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. Jackson now off the bootleg. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 27 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. About ready to go on offense. Following the interception, they're set up nicely here, already inside the red zone, knocking on the door, if you will. 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
At the 22-yard line.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Only able to gain a couple there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down well short of the 1st at about the 9-yard line. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then have...
Offense heading back out onto the field. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this now 3rd and 11 after that 2nd down completion actually went back a yard. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call.
Ball start, offense.
And no reason for that from any wide receiver.
Oftentimes, you don't even hear the snap count, right? You just look inside, make sure the ball moves, then you take off. How he didn't do that is beyond me.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 12 at the 43-yard line.
Jackson will throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Lane.
Complete to Jacoby Lane.
3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw is Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Jackson and the offense come up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard.
At the 9-yard line.
Jackson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's Jackson to throw. Got a man, it's caught. For a Ravens touchdown. great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens will extend their lead here just before halftime.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way.
Scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like every
Ravens offense sent back out to the field by their head coach, Jesse Minter. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
And they'll get to him here. Play finally put to an end after about 15 yards gained, and they got that first down too.
First down, Ravens.
Lamar off the play fake. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down.
Quarterback with his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get about 3, but almost nothing after that. Tackle made quickly after he made the catch. All right, they need 7 here on third down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
The aim of any good...
Baltimore offense for the second time. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory, and they've got a short field after that pick. Now Jackson off the play action. And what a play downfield to break up that throw. It's going to be second down. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yeah.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
He finds space, middle of the field. This is Cox. He's inside the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Number 81. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of it. To the field, led by their receiver. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. Lamar back to throw. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line.
And the Raven first down.
Looking to throw, Jackson. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. So this is going to be about a 6-yard pickup. Coming off a 6-yard completion, here's 2nd and 4.
At the 45-yard line.
They go play fake with Jackson. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Play action now with Jackson. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the Vikings see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30. The field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And it's going to be interesting to see, Brock, if they're a little rattled, seeing that interception end up costing them the lead. Things all tied up now.
Okay, maybe a little rattled, but these are pros, and part of that is understanding. Those guys on the other side, they're capable of making plays too. The key now is to go atone for it and get that lead back. That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line. Got the completion on the last play, but not the result they wanted, Brock. They've got to convert now on 3rd down. Jackson to throw it. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face... The field led by their receiver. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Now here's Lamar. That's intercepted. And the Vikings tap it as he records the first interception of his young career. The field now as we get a look at their wideouts. With the time remaining, let's see if they can get this into field goal range. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Short pass brought in. Yards on the play, Brock. That's going to set them up with a first down.
Number 81. A gain of 12. First down, Baltimore.
Now it's Lamar. The left side caught by Andrews. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Just before halftime, we get a timeout take. We'd be headed for overtime, but as we all know here in the preseason, we're going to leave with a tie. Ravens offense sent back out to the field by their head coach, Jesse Minter. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution and more than likely making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Play fake. Jackson. Completed to Flowers.
Jackson's pass.
Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Finds his man over the middle. Here's the stop. Looks to be about 7 yards on that play. And that is good for a Baltimore first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Lamar. He's got a man left. And some good running after the catch. He's able to turn that into a gain of 7 on first.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Working on second down. Jackson to the right side and hauled in by Lane. They're going to slow him up here after 4, maybe 5 yards. And that's going to bring up a Ravens first down.
That's good for Baltimore.
Jackson throwing here. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
Coverage by Mikey Sanderstill.
Jackson looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Now he takes it. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Picked up a few on that first down play, so now we've got second and 7.
23-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Snags it near the edge. And he will not get back to the line, so he goes out of bounds, loses about a yard. It's third down.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's Jackson to throw. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the... And for what it's worth, Brock, they have cruised through this preseason undefeated. So all things pointing up for them as they get ready for week 1.
The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to submit it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And he'll go right back to Andrews. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
39-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. It's come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early.
Offense.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. And they'll try again here, first and goal after the false start. Throwing is Jackson. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to second and goal. And Jackson throwing once more. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's third and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. Set for this next possession. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. Now it's Jackson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance.
Now Jackson. Got a man, and he hits puts him in stride. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Jackson. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the...
They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A gain of 3 on the play. And the Raven first down.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. It's going to be intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And the Colts will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Well, they were in a great position to take. Always a little extra excitement for week 1, and one of our early window games here in week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches
Thank you.